Trailblazer. Stylish, nimble. Trax. Innovative, electric. Blazer EV. Lightning round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues. Silverado, Trailblazer, Trax, and Blazer EV.
Well-qualified buyers get 0.9% financing for 60 months on all 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 pickups. That's over $6,600 in average finance savings. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Monthly payment is $1,705 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment 9.5%. Must finance with GM Financial. Some customers may not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 6/2/2025.
This is Dan Locker coming to you from Guthrie Livestock Auction right here in Guthrie Center. Well, on this Thursday, June the 26th, start time at 1 o'clock, we'll have a feeder cattle auction along with a regular auction. Featuring 160 black and red heifers. They're going to be double vaccinated. Long time wean consisting of one load, weighing around that 650 and another load weighing about 7.25 from Hoskin Stock Farm. There's 100 black steers and heifers that are going to weigh 6 to 775 from Radke, plus more feeders from 4 to 900 pounds from Nelson and Shirley, Lilly Brothers, Ponderosa Farms, Berenson, and many more. That's this Thursday, starting at 1 o'clock with feeders. They're moving into the Brits, cow-calf pairs, and on to the cows and bulls right here at Guthrie Livestock Auction in Guthrie Center, Iowa.
You asked for internet with a clear all-in monthly price you can trust. We listened, and we're bringing you a better extreme internet offer. Get Internet 300 with download speeds up to 300 meg, unlimited data, high-performance Wi-Fi, and your essential internet equipment included for just $50 a month for a year. It's everything you want at an all-in price with no contracts. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
This is Steve Bergman announcing the David and Marcia Bubel Retirement Farm Machinery Auction to be held Wednesday, June 25th at 11 a.m. at 64041 Richland Road, Griswold, Iowa. Selling a high late model John Deere equipment, including a John Deere 8285R with only 2,042 hours, a John Deere 8360R with 4,525 hours, a John Deere 6125M open station tractor with 6,000 hours, a John Deere 780 combine with only 500 separator hours, a Brent and Parker grain carts, Case IH 496 disc, 23 foot, John Deere 726 soil finisher, 33 foot, a Brent 740 gravity wagon, many more high quality items of all kinds. This auction is on site and online at Equipment Tax. Check our website for full sale bill at bergenrealestateandauction.com or call Steve at 712-789-0847 or Brad at 712-789-2053. Thanks for now.
Enjoying these spring days? Look around your home, yard, and deck. Some things might need a little attention. Start that honey-do list now and head to Aiken Building Center. At Aiken's, you'll find everything you need to spruce things up. New deck supplies, deck stain, interior paint, exterior paint, decorative fencing, and everything in between. Plus, the pros at Aiken Building Center can give you the best advice on how to get your jobs done. Grab that to-do list and head to Aiken Building Center, where the Spruce Things Up Pro Shop in Atlantic, Corning, Clarinda, and Creston.
Tom Robinson, the KSOM, KS 95 newsroom. We still have that severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for northern Cass and southern Audubon County until 5:45. And looking at radar right now, the strongest of that system just to the north of Bonita, crossing I-80 at mile markers 53 and 70 in the path of that storm as well. Also moving now into the Audubon County area. Sounds like we do have some trees down in Atlantic, and we will get more on that. We had heavy wind, high winds, and heavy rainfall here that rolled through about 15 minutes ago. We're still watching this storm system. It's moving north now across I-80 into the southern part of Audubon County. We also will see if we have another warning that will extend off to the north of that. But we do have a thunderstorm watch in effect for most of southwest Iowa here until 10 p.m. this evening. And that watch includes Adair, Adams, Cass County, under the watch area, Fremont to Guthrie County, under the watch, also Mills, Montgomery, Page, Ringgold County, Taylor County, Story County, Union County in the path of that storm as well as it moves off to the north. So the heaviest of the storm right now is just north of Anita and crossing I-80. And also just to the north of Wyota, we are getting reports from radar of 1-inch hail, possibly according to radar. They're just north of the Atlantic area and right south of I-80, just south of Brayton. That storm system looks like it's going to angle possibly towards the Kimballton area as well, and it'll move through Brayton here probably the next 5 minutes or so, and then move on into the Brayton Exira area. It's not quite as broad as it was, but there are still pockets of very heavy rain and some wind there with that, according to radar. We'll keep you updated. We're going to have a ball game coming up, and we'll keep you updated between innings here on these warnings. This morning in effect till 5:45.
You're listening to High School KSOM at Western Iowa Today. All the exciting action. Here is KSOM Sports Director Chris Klein.
On the Jackman team, welcome to Missouri Valley tonight. It's the battle of the top two teams in Western Iowa Conference as the Big Reds of Missouri Valley. Riverside. How you doing, everybody? And welcome to our coverage of high school softball here on KSOM. We got Tom Robinson back in the plush KSOM studios. Keep you updated on the weather. And we're just getting started. The national anthem just played. You haven't missed anything. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Riverside Bulldogs is turned in by head coach Lacey Patterson. Ellie Henderson will lead it off. The senior in center field, Sophia Fenner, is a sophomore. The catcher batting second. Madison Kelly Jr. will be at first base. She will hit third. Peyton Schaefer, the freshman pitcher in the cleanup spot. Adeline Martins, junior second baseman, will hit fifth. Sydney Sommers, sophomore at third base, will bat sixth. Caden Schnock, a sophomore at the shortstop in the seventh spot. Lily Reed, sophomore left fielder, will hit eighth. And Casey Perkins, a sophomore in right field, will bat ninth. Jack, this should be a good one. First place is Riverside. Second place is Missouri Valley. A win, and we could have a three-way tie.
Yeah, definitely. Number 8 versus number 12 here in Missouri Valley tonight. Good road team, good home team. I think all we're missing is some good weather, Chris.
And the first pitch in the ball game is down low for ball one. Ellie Henderson, the batter for the Bulldogs. 1 ball and no strikes from the starting pitcher for Missouri Valley, Audrey Cole. And the 1-0 pitch. And there's a strike on the inside corner. And Henderson in the left side looked to run up and go after the pitch on a slap. 1 ball and 1 strike to Henderson, hitting .327 with 8 RBIs on the season. And she bunts it foul back to the screen, and now 1-2. Riverside coming into this game in first place in the conference. As you said, they're rated 8th in Class 1A. That should be pointed out. Mo Valley is rated 12th in Class 3A. Riverside 14-2 overall, 12-1 in the conference. Henderson takes that one up high, and the count is even at 2-2. The Big Reds are 22-4 overall, 11-2 in the WIC. And Riverside won the game earlier in Oakland 4-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count to Henderson facing Aubrey Cole. And the pitch. And it's slapped foul on the third base side, and we stay at 2-2. This should be a really good test of 2 fantastic offenses, Jack. I mean, both of these teams can really mash the ball.
Yeah, and just looking at the stats, you see dingers all around, especially for the Lady Reds. You have Audrey Cole, the pitcher, in this one, 7 home runs so far in the season. That's amazing.
The 2-2 pitch, and that just missed outside. Good eye by Henderson. She went up on it and knew he was floating outside and let it go. The count is full. Cole making her 23rd start of the year. Does have 1 relief appearance tonight. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3, and Henderson down on strikes. And so 1 away here in the top of the first for Sophia Fenner. Cole, her ERA 1.31. Opponents hitting just 159 against her. 142 strikeouts and 123 innings pitched. Fenner from the right side against Cole. And the first pitch is a riser, and it's high for ball one. Defensively behind Cole, Evans is in left field, Grace Herman in center, Myler in right. Hunter Evans at third base, Meade, the shortstop, Sturts at second, Peyton Westford at first, Anderson the catcher, Cole the pitcher, and she throws a strike to Fenner, and it's even on one. Fenner hitting .510 with 12 RBIs on the season for the Bulldogs. Riverside wearing yellow jerseys with maroon sleeves and white pants. There's a strike on the inside corner, lower part of the zone, and it's 1-2 now to Fenner. The Big Reds wearing red pants, white jerseys with red pinstripes. We're scheduled to start this game at 7 o'clock. They are doing it early to get it in. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt, and it's even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Fenner. Really, for both of these pitchers, there's no easy out up and down the lineup. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Mertz Welding and by Brumley Supplies. And that fastball is low, and the count is full to Fenner. Who is going to produce first here in this ball game in a battle of Western Iowa Conference rivals? And Cole ready the payoff pitch to Fenner. And a high pop fly hit towards left field. It'll hang up in the air. And Evans will make the play. Caitlin Evans. And there's 2 gone here in the first. And that'll bring on Madison Kelly. Cole has allowed 31 runs, 23 earned on 78 hits this year, 33 walks, and those incredible 142 strikeouts, and 10 hit batters. Kelly stands in from the right side against Cole. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss for strike one. Madison Kelly hitting .464 with a couple of home runs and 29 runs batted in. Dangerous right-handed hitter. She squats down low and fouls that one back on the first base side. And it's 0-2 down to Kelly. Looks like they have cleared out a lot of land here at Missouri Valley for these fields. The 0-2 pitch is wasted high and outside, 1-2. The baseball field is way beyond the right field fence as we look out towards that. Lights are already on here in Missouri Valley. The 1-2 to Kelly in the dirt and blocked by Anderson. It's even at 2-2. When we got here to the facility at Missouri Valley, it just started to rain. We were going to take out the equipment, and then we thought better of it, and eventually said we're outdoors in the elements here, but we have like stuff to protect ourselves if we need be. Here's a high pop-up hit by Kelly, going back at second, coming in center, and nobody can make the play. It falls in there. It should be an error, but it didn't hit any mid. So we'll kind of roll out a hit for Kelly, but that's a mental mistake by the Big Reds, and the Bulldogs have a 2-out base runner.
Right behind the head of Ty Sturts at second base, and Myler and Herman were both coming in. None of the three could get to it, though.
So that'll bring on Peyton Schaefer, who can help her own cause. The starting pitcher for Riverside, batting from the right side, and again squats down low and takes the first pitch strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1 to Schaefer, batting .480 with three home runs, 18 RBIs on the season. No score in the top of the first here in Mo Valley. The 0-1, and that's a big cut and a swing back to the screen. And now Cole is ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Cole threw a no-hitter in her last outing. That was against Tri-Center. She has 2 no-hitters on the year. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a mile-high pop-up again, almost to the same spot. This time the fielders, Myler from right, Herman from center, almost collide, and Herman able to hang on, and that will retire the side in the top of the first. For Riverside, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Through a half inning, it's Riverside nothing, Missouri Valley coming to bat on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
3H Customs has everything any farmer needs to be successful, and that's not an exaggeration. We offer soil sampling, crop scouting, and spraying. We also offer precision planting products, Midwest seed genetics, and nature's fertilizers. Don't forget fertilizers and anhydrous also. 3H Customs has everything the Iowa farmer needs, and we dedicate ourselves to helping each farmer be successful. For more information on how you can build that successful operation, call 249-2429 or visit 3hcustoms.com. 3H Customs, customizing your farming resources to fit your needs.
This storm can bring some very, very heavy rain. 1/2 inch reported in Messina. Nice rain there, but just hurricane force rains in the Atlantic area here as this storm system moves into southern Ottoman County. Brayton and Exire in the path of that storm until 5:45. Now back to the game.
Thank you very much, Tom. Tom Robinson back in the plush KSOM studios and dry studios, I might add. Peyton Schaefer will be the starting pitcher for Riverside. Here's the starting lineup. She'll face his turn by head coach Rick Barker. No score, bottom of the first. Dylan Mead will lead things off for the Big Reds, the sophomore shortstop. First pitch from Schaefer, swung on and fouled on the first base side, nothing in one. Audrey Cole, senior pitcher, will bat second. Grace Herman, senior in center field, will hit third. Caitlin Evans, a freshman in left field in the cleanup spot. Caitlin West, eighth grader at first base, bats fifth. Emerson Anderson, junior catcher, will hit sixth. Ty Sturt, senior second baseman, in the seventh spot. The 0-1 pitch is inside to Mead. Rounding out the lineup, Riley Evans, a junior at third base, will bat eighth, and Claire Myler is a junior in right field, will hit ninth. Mead hitting .442, 10 RBIs on the year. The 1-1 from Schaefer. Swing and grounded up the middle, base hit. First batter greets Schaefer with a leadoff single, and that'll bring on Audrey Cole.
Excellent contact there by Mead. Got to the left of Schaefer on the mound, or on the circle, sorry, right in the center field.
You ain't the first one to say it. Mound, circle. When you're rotating between baseball and softball, it happens. All right, Audrey Cole stands in with tremendous power. 7 home runs on the year, 29 RBIs. First pitch, and just ahead of it, fouls it on the third base side, and it's 0-1. She's hitting in a .464 clip. Defensively behind Schaefer, Lily Reed in left field, Ellie Henderson at center, Casey Perkins in right, Sydney Summers at third, Kaden Staka, the shortstop, Adeline Martins at second, Madison Kelly over at first. There's a strike on the inside corner. The runner goes, and the throw goes into center. Backing up is Henderson. She'll go to third, not in time. It's a stolen base and an error. And the Big Reds have a runner at third base, and the count is 0-2 to Cole, Jack.
Schneck was late to the bag there. I'm not sure who exactly was supposed to cover it there, but it kind of just rolled into center field, and that was able to be sent for an easy base.
That's the problem. Nobody was covering. She threw it, and there was nobody at the bag. The 0-2 pitch popped up and foul ground, third base side. Summers goes over, but it's way out of her reach, and it stays at 0-2. Sophia Fenner is the catcher, and one of the good ones. She's actually one of the top ones here in the conference at throwing out base stealers, but she didn't have any help from the field that time. 2-strike pitch, and that's popped up foul on the first base side over the dugout, and it stays 0-2 to Cole. The numbers on Schaefer, her 17th start of the year, a 14-2 record, 2.63 ERA. In 93 innings, she has 89 strikeouts, 38 walks, 6 hit batters. The 0-2 again is grounded foul on the third base side. Opponents batting .208 against Peyton Schaefer. She'll give up a few more hits than Cole does. Cole's more of a strikeout pitcher, but Schaefer's used to pitching in and out of jams, doing it all year long. And again, Cole's ahead of it and chops it foul again. And a good battle here between the two pitchers, who are also two good hitters. Meade the runner at third. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. No score between Riverside and Missouri Valley. Top two teams in the WIC. That one's in the dirt, and it skipped right into the mid of center. Easy block there. But I like the idea of at least wasting a pitch. But apparently, Cole not much of a golfer. 1-2 now. A riser is up and in, and Cole has to lean out of the way. That had some velocity to it. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Aubrey Cole. Meade with a leadoff single. Stole second, and Aaron moved her to third. The 2-2. Swing, and there's a drive it deep into left center field. Back to the wall, and it is gone. And Audrey Cole just hit her 8th home run of the season, and the Big Reds strike early with a 2-run blast. 2-0. Well, she got the pitch she wanted. And this just in also from the KSOM newsroom. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Cass County and southern Audubon County. Oh, that's allowed to expire. So that severe thunderstorm warning will expire. So that in from Tom Robinson in the newsroom. The severe thunderstorm warning for northern Cass and southern Audubon County now being allowed to expire. First pitch to Grace Herman will miss for ball 1. Well, Schaefer gives up the bomb, and Kohler leaves the yard in left center, and the Big Reds storm out to a big lead. The 1-0. Herman grounds it past the glove of the first baseman, Kelly, into right field. Perkins fields it cleanly, but 3 hitters and 3 hits for Missouri Valley. And that'll bring on Caitlin Evans. Boy, they have come out strong, these Lady Reds. Evans, a .432 hitter with 5 homers, 32 runs batted in. Impressive numbers for her. And the first pitch is a riser outside for ball 1. So we are going to keep you posted on the weather throughout the evening and this good softball game. And that's the 1-0 pitch is popped up. Shallow right. Perkins with a long run. She gets there and makes the chest-high catch for out number 1. Good defensive play by Perkins. Jack, that's no easy play. That's not routine there.
Yeah, you had to hustle. You had to get a lot of momentum under you to get a catch like that. And Perkins out in right field, she did the job.
Peyton West now stands in for the Lady Reds. But maybe a confidence boost for Schaefer. She tries to settle in. And the first pitch, that misses the throw to second. Oh, and a good slide by Huffman to the top side of the bag away from the tag of the shortstop Schnack. It was a good throw by Fenner, but a better slide by Herman. Great slide there. And it's a strike to West. No balls and 1 strike to count. To Peyton West, and she lines it down the line in the left. That's going to be a base hit. Coming up, firing. Oh, is Reed in a hurry. Taking second is West. They prevent the run, but the throw goes to third. Summers chased Herman back to the bag. And another base hit for Mo Valley. And there's still only 1 out, 2 in scoring position. And Emerson Anderson now the batter. They are timing Peyton Schaefer up strong in this first inning. And the first pitch in there for a called strike. Anderson pent way down low to try and eye that pitch into the mid. And the up was having none of it. Nothing in 1 to Anderson, hitting .369 with 12 RBIs. That one a bit high. And it's even at 1 ball, 1 strike. A single, a homer, another single, pop out to shallow right, and another base hit for the Big Reds. That one's fouled way out of play on the first base side, and it's 1-2. There's a slope behind the dugout on the first base side, but the grass is incredibly long. They do have kids out there that will chase the foul balls, but they're wearing shorts and no, they're not wearing shorts. They're wearing young uniforms. Here's a little pop-up head into the right. Up by Perkins, tagging, and the throw safe. It was cut up by Kelly. She turned, and that really prevented any kind of chance because she had to catch and turn it. Herman scores on a sac fly by Anderson, and it's 3-0 Mill Valley.
Yeah, Madison Kelly there on the cutoff at first base. She was not fast enough to turn around and get it to Fenner at the catcher spot. I think if she had just thrown it all the way to catcher, it might have been in time, but some great base running there by Grace Herman, able to get another run.
But Kelly's does, and in defense of her, she doesn't know that. I mean, and I agree with you. I think if she let it go, Mana had it. Mana had the runner, but you just don't know that. First pitch to Ty Sturts is in the dirt for ball one. Sturts hitting .317, does have 7 RBIs on the season. Lady Reds have 3 in the bottom of the first. The 1-0, and that's a chopper. Past the dive of second baseman Martins into right. Here comes the throw by Perkins. Off the middle Fenner. And that was last. Heading to third is Sturts. Slides in safely. It'll be an RBI double. Throws to third on the throw, but it's 4-0 Missouri Valley. Wowzers, this is not what we expected.
Yeah, I mean, Missouri Valley lost 4-2 earlier in the game, or early in the season against Riverside. Riverside hosting that one. How about 4 runs to start off?
Well, they now will bring their 8th batter of the inning in Riley Evans for the Lady Reds as they have jumped out here on the Bulldogs in the bottom of the first. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss for strike one. Schaefer has to find a way to recover, and it really comes down to her confidence. It also comes down to throwing different pitches because Mo Valley has timed her well. Here's a high pop fly on the infield. Coming in at second is Martins. She gets underneath. Gravity prevails and makes the catch, and that will retire the side, but the Lady Reds score 4 runs on 5 hits. There was an error and 1 left aboard. Through 1 inning, it's Missouri Valley 4, Riverside nothing here on KSOM.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
For farm supplies, see Brumley Supplies in Carson. General farm supplies, nuts and bolts, just about everything you need to get whatever is broke on your farm fixed. Need a new hydraulic hose belt? Brumley Supply can do that for you. Maybe you just need a couple of adapters or fittings. They can handle that too. Conveniently located just outside of Carson. Give them a call at 402-680-5471. For all your farm supply needs, Brumley Supplies in Carson.
On KSOM.
Leading off for the Bulldogs. So Riverside's going to have to turn this one into a slugfest. 4-0 Missouri Valley puts up a big number in the bottom of the first inning, and Liner Martins will lead things off for the Dogs here in the second. Aubrey Cole has been gifted a 4-run lead in which she was half responsible for, and the first pitch misses way low for ball one. Martin's hitting .404 with a couple of home runs and 13 runs batted in. Swing, and there's a drive. It deep down the line and left. Going back to the wall. He's off the wall. Martin slides into second. A cloud of dust with a leadoff double. Evans really did a great job of playing that ball off the wall and got it to the infield in a hurry. But Martin's easily into second with a the sliding double. Riverside among the best in slugging percentage. Martin's nearly left a yard there, but starts it off with a 2-base hit. And here's City Summers. First pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Anderson for ball one. You know, the one thing about Riverside, Jack, is this is a 1A softball team. They've only played 2 1A teams all year long.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. And, I mean, they're holding their own.
The first pitch is way high to Summers. 2 balls and no strikes. City batting .415, a couple home runs, 19 runs batted in. The only one of the teams they played, IKM Manning, which they'll play again. So that'll be their third one, and a non-conference game with Lennox. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1 now to Summers as the Sun cheats out. Or makes an appearance here for the first time. We'd like to see that. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We had pretty much cloudy skies, 79 degrees here at game time. But just to our right, the sun has appeared. Boy, Cole just missed that one on the inside, and the count is full to Summers. This Riverside team they do not have to worry about Missouri Valley come playoff time. Atlantic will have to worry about this team because they're a 3A squad. Pitch, and that's a high fly ball hit into left center field. Ranging over is Evans, and she will make this catch for out number 1. It hung up in the air for Summers. No chance for Martins to advance. Right away for Caden Stock. Not much wind to speak of at all here tonight. It's blowing slightly out, but not much at all. Kind of a non-factor. First pitch to Stock is a little high for ball 1. Caden hitting .370 with 3 homers, 15 runs batted in. 4-0 Missouri Valley with the lead. And that's a strike on the inside corner to Stock. And it's even now 1 ball, 1 strike. If Missouri Valley were able to win this game, we'd have a 3-way tie for first between these two teams in Trainer. And a big swing and a miss. Might have been a foul tip, but it's 1-2 now to Stock. Martins with the leadoff double. Got a fly out after that. And a swing and a miss. Took something off of that pitch. Good job for a changeup that time by Cole. Second strikeout, I should say, for the Lady Reds pitcher. 2 away for Lily Reed. Boy, Stock did a good job of evening out her swings. You just couldn't make contact. And now a swing and a miss by Reed on the riser. And Cole doing a good job of mixing up her pitches. She looked like a changeup to strike out Stock. Then she comes back with a riser against Reed, who's hitting .326 with 11 RBIs. Throws her there and a strike called on the inside corner. That's the sign of a good pitcher when you're able to get all your pitches over for strikes and you can use anything you want. She's ahead of Reed. Reed steps back to the box on the 0-2. And a riser and a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Riverside could do nothing with the leadoff double by Martins. We go to the bottom of the second inning, and it's 4-0 Missouri Valley here on KSOM.
Since 1952, the family-owned Mertz Welding has provided quality welding and fabrication in Carson. They specialize in rebuilding and remanufacturing everything from light to heavy equipment with a variety of machines and welders. There isn't a job Mertz Welding can't handle. For more information, stop in at the shop in the west end of Broadway in Carson or give them a call at 712-484-3821. Mertz Welding is a proud sponsor of Riverside Athletics.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
High school softball on KSOM.
Very important inning for Peyton Schaefer. We go to the top of the second. Missouri Valley leads 4-0. They sent 8 ladies to the plate at the bottom of the first inning. The only player didn't get a chance to hit will lead things off, Claire Myler. She looked like she wanted to punt and it up, and it just got over the fence between the screen and the dugout of the first base side. Fenner gave it a look-see, but it left the
yard, 0-1 to Myler in 196 with 8 RBIs on the season. The 0-1. And a strike called on the inside corner for Schaefer. Charlie the Fly is back. He's haunted me wherever I go. The 0-2 pitch, and just missed inside. It moved Myler off the dish. She slides out of the way of ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count to Myler. The Lady Reds right fielder. Pitch, and she lines it into right for a base hit. Wow, what a great piece of hitting by Myler, the number 9 hitter, as she rolls it on a liner into right. The other way she went with that pitch. So the 6th hit of the game for Mill Valley. Back to the top of the lineup, and Dylan Meade will step in for the Lady Reds. And she moved things off the base hit right at the pike. And takes one on the inside corner for a caught strike. Jack, this is a very, very much an inning for Peyton Schaefer. She has to find a way to get out of this inning with no damage done.
Yeah, definitely. It would have been really nice to get Claire Myler on the strikeout there, the number 9 hitter. But, I mean, now he got one on base, and the lineup just started. So you're going to be really in your zone if you're Schaefer here.
Coach Rick Parker stops play right now. He's going to bring in a runner. Bisson will run from Myler. So Myler will be allowed to re-enter the game once. You can run for your pitcher or catcher throughout the entire ball game, but every other position you're allowed to sub for them once. They can come back in, and if you sub for them again, they have to stay out. The pitch to Meade is fouled away on the first base side. I believe the count is 1-1. Count. Thank you. 0-2, the count. Swing, and that's a drive right down the line, and right next to it. Kids is getting busy out there. Bisson stuck at third. Comes down as the trailer is dropped. It's 5-0. Missouri Valley on an RBI triple to Meade. They give her a double, or I imagine Missouri Valley probably give her a triple. But it looked like Riverside couldn't handle the throw that came into the infield. But back-to-back shots to right. This one right down the line. And Bisson, running from Myler, got a chance to go all the way around the bases. And right now, Riverside is trying to find a way to, get the encouragement, get the confidence level of Peyton Schaefer back up. I know she's been bothered by a little bit of an injury, but she's been out there throwing and clearly is not 100% right now with her pitches. Doesn't have her best stuff, and this is not the game to have that. Schaefer will stay in the ball game, and Audrey Clark will now hit. 5-0. Lady Reds out to a monster early lead here on the Bulldogs. We did not expect this. First pitch is way inside for ball 1. At some point, Riverside's going to have to think about a backup, but their backup, the only other pitcher who's thrown varsity this year is Sophia Fenner, the catcher. There's a strike on the lower part of the zone from Schaefer. And it's even now to Cole, 1-1 strike. Meade, the record, nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. 4 runs in the first, 1 more here for the Reds. Here's a ground ball, deflected to by Summers, picked by Stack, goes to first deep, and in time to get Cole, but the run scores, and it's 6-0, Mill Valley. They get the out, but a run comes in. Cole now has 3 RBIs on the night, but the bases are empty. 1 away for Grace Herman. And swing and foul back out of play, and it's 0-1. And this is where Schaefer has to really dig in. She has to go back and find what she has in her arsenal that can keep this team off balance. Swing, and there's a high pop fly, way foul on the first base side. And it's 0-2 now to Herman. I think when the coach for Riverside went out to talk to her, I think she said she's okay. I wouldn't expect her to say anything else. That one skips in the dirt. 1-2, the count now to Herman. But she's going to have to regroup and have to do it here in a hurry for the Bulldogs. The 1-2 pitch. Just missed. Just a little bit high, just above the belt. And it's even a Herman at 2-2. She singled and scored a run her last time up. And it's 6-0 Missouri Valley with the lead early in this one. A riser popped up. Foul ground. First base is Kelly right in front of the Reds dugout and makes the catch for out number 2. Good concentration for Madison Kelly there. And that'll bring on Caitlin Evans. Evans looks like she's got like a stickers that you put on her helmet. I don't know if that's her helmet completely. The first pitch is up and in for ball 1. They don't do that in baseball. You know, you don't put stickers. You can put little like helmet stickers, like they do in college football. There's a strike right down the middle from Schaefer, freezes Evans there, and it's even a 1-1 strike. Evans 0 for 1. Fly to right her first time up.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. Some customization on the helmets.
Yeah. Well, they share their helmets. Here's a pop fly. Foul ground, first base side. Coming over from second is Martins to help out Kelly at a bad angle. And she will make the catch, and that will retire the side. But 2 more runs come in on 2 hits, and nobody left aboard through 2 complete. Mo Valley 6, Riverside nothing here on KSOM.
You have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Casey Perkins will lead things off for Riverside as we head to the 3rd inning here on KSOM. Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you. 6-0 Missouri Valley with the lead. First pitch, and Perkins goes low and misses for strike 1. Perkins hitting .256, does have a home run and 5 RBIs on the season. She's got a lot of action in the field tonight. A lot of balls hit to right by Missouri Valley. The 0-1, and just missing inside, and it's even on a ball and a strike. Riverside needs something to get them going. A base runner. They had Martin's got a leadoff double in the second, but it really sort of starts by trying to keep the Lady Reds off the scoreboard. But they got to find a way to answer. There's a swing and a miss by Perkins, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Aubrey Cole pitching with a lot of confidence in this one. 1-2, the count to Perkins. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. 4th strikeout for Cole. And there's one away. Top of the order now in Ellie Henderson. Cole in her last outing threw a no-hitter against Tri-Center. She won't throw one tonight after Martin's double. She walked 1 and struck out 9 in an 11-0 win over the Trojans. Prior to that, she only allowed 1 hit against HTW. That one's popped up by Henderson. Coming in from third is Evans. And on the run, able to make the catch for out number 2. Henderson trying to run up and slap at it. Popped it up. Foul ground. Not an easy play. Evans looked like she was running right at me. And there was a chain link fence in the middle of us, so there was no chance of collision. But a nice running play by Evans. 2 outs now for Fenner. And she takes a strike, 0-1. Earlier this season against Riverside, she allowed 4 earned runs on 6 hits. Walked 2, struck out 3, did hit a batter, and took the loss against the Bulldogs. The 0-1, that's way too high over the head of Fenner. Even at 1-1, she threw a no-hitter against Underwood in 5 innings, struck out 11. She had 13 strikeouts in one game against Griswold.
Wow.
In a 6-1 win. Swing, and there's a drive it deep down the line and left, backing up, and making the catch is Evans. And that will retire the side with a nice play in left by Caitlin Evans, who goes back on the ball and in front of the fence, able to make the catch. The Bulldogs go in order in the third. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's still Missouri Valley 6, Riverside nothing on KSOM.
Did you know that Mexican food is considered to be healthy? What? How do you figure? Almost every dish has vegetables. Salsa, all vegetables. Guacamole, avocados, and corn tortillas. They're naturally gluten-free.
Okay, I get it. Tacos, lettuce and tomato. So Rancho Grande for dinner?
Race it to the car.
Add more vegetables to your diet at Rancho Grande in Atlantic. And then you can indulge in a guilt-free margarita, imported beer, or dessert. Choose a healthier option at Rancho Grande. Open 7 days a week.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
We're coming to you here on 96.5 FM KSOM and on YouTube at Western Iowa Today TV. Like and subscribe. Our video is powered by Nistanet. Technically awesome. The flies are definitely not technically awesome. I guarantee you I'm going to head to the local whatever store and invest in some bug spray.
Technically annoying.
Yes. Peyton West will lead things off for Missouri Valley. They have a 6-0 lead on Riverside. First pitch and a high pop fly hit into shallow left. Backing up at shortest Schnock and maintains control. Gravity prevails. She makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the third. First time that Peyton Schaefer has retired the leadoff batter.
Number 4.
That'll bring on Emerson Anderson for the Lady Reds. Needs to get confidence. Well, that won't work. A riser inside hitter. Looked like on the inside right shoulder almost. Might have been deflected off of her arm. They're going to run for her.
Yeah, she took it like a champ. She ran straight down. Didn't even wince in pain. Didn't even rub it or anything.
No. She'll just rub some dirt on it. But a runner comes in. I believe Lily Handlos. Ty Sturtz will be the batter. Sturtz, an RBI double her last time up. First pitch is high for ball 1. Well, it was a good start by Schaefer, but she really needs to put a goose egg on the board. There's really no chance of coming back if she doesn't. A riser swing and foul back to the screen, and it's even now at 1-1 to Sturtz. I mean, this Lady Red team, they have come out just swinging. They have hit some hard shots off of Schaefer. The 1-1, and here's a hard chopper to second. Glove there by Martin. She'll flip it over to second where Stock is covering. No chance for the double play, but they got the lead runner on the force. Fielder's choice for Sturtz. 2 outs now. And that'll bring on Riley Evans. 4 runs on the first for the Big Reds, 2 in the second. And a swing and a miss by Evans, 0-1. Evans popped to second base her last time up. That ended the first inning. A 281 hitter. She drives that one deep, but foul on the left field side. Just out in front of that one. And it's 0-2 down to Riley Evans. This is a very big at-bat for Schaefer. Trying to get out of this inning with just one runner aboard. The pitch, and that's way foul again, and it'll stay at 0-2 to Evans. Missouri Valley trying to make a mess of things in the conference standings. Could come down to tiebreakers. It could come down to the last couple of games. Schedule favors Riverside a little bit. The 0-2 pitch. That hit the bat. She checked her swing. It almost looked like it almost hit the bat. It went back to the screen. The ruling is it did not. It's going to be in play. It's a wild pitch. And that'll move Sturts over to second.
Yeah, not sure. Fenner missed it. She's not really one that misses balls like that.
Maybe deflected off her mitt. I thought it deflected off of something. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. And down goes Evans. Sturt stuck at second, and the side retired as Schaefer gets her first strikeout of the night. No runs, no hits, a hit batter, 1 left. We've played 3. It's still 6-0 Mo Valley here on KSOM.
For farm supplies, see Bromley Supplies in Carson.
Are you ready to be part of something bigger? I'm Myron Stein, president of Stein Seed Company. We're seeking exceptional individuals like you to join our team as independent sales representatives. If you're passionate about agriculture, ready to make a difference, and want unlimited earning potential, join the Stein team as an ISR. To learn more about open positions near you, contact your local Stein RSA, Darren Petty, at area code 712-249-5884.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
I need some runs. They trail 6-0. We go to the 4th. It's the second time through the order for Aubrey Cole for Missouri Valley, as Madison Kelly will step in for the Bulldogs. And the first pitch is fouled out of play on the first base side into the tall grass. 0-1. It's too bad there's too high of a grass there. That slope would be perfect. There's a couple of people in the shade up there that have chairs. That one's fouled back to the screen. It's 0-2 to Kelly. It was one of the 2 hits for Riverside. That's a good spot to watch the ball game.
Yeah, definitely.
There's even taller grass behind us. Kelly fouls it, heading towards those people sitting in the chairs. No, way out of reach. Just got over the dugout. It stays 0-2 to Kelly. Boy, there's some scary-looking clouds, though, beyond right and center field. Just a wall of dark grayish blue. 2-strike pitch. Popped up and back. Could be playable. Could be caught. Nope, it's caught by a fan. Just got over the screen. And Kelly stays alive. Right now above us, it's kind of a very light, kind of checkered gray. I don't feel any sprinkles. Knock on whatever the heck that is. I don't know. What is this table? Plastic? Knock on plastic? Does that work? Foul back to the screen is Kelly, and she stays alive again. Trying to get something started for Riverside here on the top of the 4th. They've only had 2 base runners and 2 hits all night long against Cole. And again, the 2-strike pitch. And she wasted one low. And Kelly says, I'm not willing to take up golf right now. Takes it, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cole eyes the catcher, delivers, and that one is hit on the line, down the line, and left. But Evans, who seems to be catching everything going her way, is able to make the play for out number 1. Fenner hit one deep to left in the last at-bat of the 3rd inning, but Evans made the solid play. 1 away now for Peyton Schaefer.
Caitlin Evans, only a freshman, Chris, and she's playing like a seasoned left fielder out there.
Well, I mean, outfield defense is an underrated part of the game. We don't talk enough about it. Schaefer sends that one high and deep, foul ground and left, and Evans is there to make another play for out number 2. She's like a a human vacuum cleaner. She's just absorbing fly balls out there. 2 away for Adeline Martins. Liner has the other hit on a line double. Her first time up off of Cole. But 2 out, nobody aboard here in the top of the 4th. And a riser in there for a called strike. Yeah, I mean, if you get defense from your outfielders, they need to. It's easy to misjudge balls. They have to have practice. That one's popped up into shallow left. Evans just says, I'm going to take it again. She calls up the shortstop Meade, and it's all the left fielder, Caitlin Evans, in that 4th inning as the Bulldogs go in order 1, 2, 3. It's still 6-0 Missouri Valley. We go to the bottom of the 4th here on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
3H Customs has everything any farmer needs to be successful, and that's not an exaggeration. We offer soil sampling, crop scouting, and spraying. We also offer precision planting products, Midwest seed genetics, and nature's fertilizers. Don't forget fertilizers and anhydrous also. 3H Customs has everything the Iowa farmer needs, and we dedicate ourselves to helping each farmer be successful. For more information on how you can build that successful operation, call 249-2429 or visit 3hcustoms.com. 3H Customs, customizing your farming resources to fit your needs.
In Atlantic.
High school softball on KSOM.
And the first pitch from Peyton Schaefer to Claire Myler is low at inside for ball 1. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 6-0 Missouri Valley over Riverside in this Western Iowa Conference softball matchup. And now Schaefer misses high and outside. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Myler. She singled to start the second on a nice drive to right and later scored. And she fouls that one over the screen, and the kids start jumping over grass to get the foul ball, and it's 2-1 to Myler. You can't run through that high, tall grass. You gotta hop through it.
I wouldn't go near that. I don't know what's in there.
Well, I guess higher above it's mowed, but low below they don't mow it. As Schaefer misses high again, 3 balls at a strike to Myler. Where the folks are sitting underneath the trees, the grass is mowed there. 3-1 pitch, and that went right across the plate. Swept across with great movement, and a strike of the outside corner. Great pitch by Schaefer. The count is full now to Myler. 6 runs on 7 hits for Mo Valley. And that one low at inside, and Myler is aboard with a leadoff walk. That's only the first free pass issued by Schaefer. It's an eerie sky now because way beyond right and left, it looks like a threat of grayness. And then the sun is out to our right. Here's a high pop fly right down the line and right, and it is just foul. Casey Perkins chased after it. It was a long run for her, but it'll go as a long strike to Meade. No balls and 1 strike to Dylan Meade, who has singled, tripled, driven in a run, and scored twice. Myler on at first. The pitch on a hard ground ball hit towards the middle. Schnack can't get it out of her mitt. She stopped it by on the dive on the dirt, but she couldn't get out of her mitt to second. It was stuck. Couldn't get her hand free, and safe at second is Myler.
Amazing effort, nonetheless, by Schnack. She had a great diving play there, but it was a little soft on the toss to Martins.
It'll be an infield hit for Meade, and now 2 on, nobody out for Audrey Cole. Now the first pitch is way too high for ball 1. And we're in the danger zone now because now you're getting into the heart of the Lady Reds order. Cole, a 2-run home run to left in the first inning for the Lady Reds. The 1-0 is high and inside, and now Schaefer falls behind at 2 balls and no strikes. Colden got an RBI grounder in the second, a deflected off the mid of Summers. Went to Schnack, who threw her out at first. 2-0, and that's just low. And now 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0 to count to Cole. The scoreboard had it right. I had it wrong. I had it right. 3-0, and that's inside. The bases are loaded. So 2 walks in this inning by Schaefer. And nobody out for Grace Herman. In this situation, Riverside, you got to bring the infield in, and that's what they're doing. They cannot allow any more runs. A ball hit to the infielder, they're going to have to come hard at home to try and get the force play. Paige Bell is going to come in and run for Cole.
Now batting for the Lady Reds.
So the courtesy runner Bell is on at first. Meade at second. Myler over at third. Nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. 6-0 Missouri Valley. Herman is 1 for 2. First pitch from Schaefer. Changeup, strike cutting outside corner. Herman a single and a run scored in the first inning. She popped out. Foul grounder last time up. The 0-1 from Schaefer. Fastball, swing, and foul back to the screen. I like how she worked in those 2 pitches. You can throw that changeup for a strike, come back with a hard one. And gets ahead at 0-2 to Herman, a .351 hitter. The pitch just missed away. They throw another hard one, trying to let her go after it. Herman took it. 1-2 the count. Schaefer into the line. Riser, and Herman ducks out of the way of ball 2. So even now to Grace Herman for the Lady Reds. Base is full of Reds. Dogs trying to get out of this mess. The 2-2 in the dirt. Good block by Fenner. A one-hopper. Fenner ate that one up pretty easily. A way above average catcher. But now the count is full. No place to put Herman. Schaefer had gotten ahead, but now needs a strong one. Here's a squibber back to the circle. Gloved by Schaefer. She goes home to get the force play, and there's one away.
Great decision there by Schaefer. Able to ground that pretty quickly and throw it right back to Fenner.
Well, I was wondering for a second. She backhanded that ball, and I thought maybe she was going to have problems getting it out of her mitt, but she recovered and threw it home. That retires Myler. Meade to third. Bell to second. Herman reaches on the fielder's choice. One away for Caitlin Evans. First pitch, a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. I don't know. The skies are getting scarier and scarier by the second. We're losing more and more of the sun. It's getting darker. The 0-1. And there's a strike on the inside corner as well. And Schaefer is ahead of Evans at no balls and 2 strikes. 2 walks and an infield single for the Reds. 1 out. Here on the bottom of the fourth, they have a 6-0 lead on Riverside. 0-2. Chopper. And underneath the mid of the second baseman, Martin's out into center field. That'll score 2 runs. And now the lead is 8-0. The ball on the ground. Hit back towards the middle. Martins had to range towards second. Got underneath her mitt. Meade and Bell both score. Herman on to third. And then Evans, Caitlin Evans, moves to second on the throw home. And that'll bring on Paitlin West. Caitlin Evans, who's been doing it with the mitt, now they're going to run for her. It will be a pinch runner, but she'll be allowed to re-enter. Madison McCall will be the runner. So McCall now at second, Herman at third. Still only 1 out, and West the batter for the Lady Reds. It is just not gone the Riverside way in this one. Friday we were in Audubon, and the visitors had the way with the Spartans. Not the visitors' night tonight. First pitch and a high pop fly. Hit towards second base. Schnock ranges over. She calls for it. Calls off Martins and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. West pops to short for the second time in a row. Big out there for the Bulldogs. 2 away for Emerson Anderson. By the way, I think the winning run is at second base because you get to the 10-run rule after 4. I hate to say that. First pitch, Anderson, a squibber, back to the circle, but fielded by Schaefer. She goes to first, and the side is retired. But for the Lady Reds, 2 runs, 1 hit, checked at 2 hits, 2 walks, and 2 left. Through 4 innings, your score is Missouri Valley 8, Riverside nothing here on KSOM.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
For farm supplies, see Brumley Supplies in Carson. General farm supplies, nuts and bolts, just about everything you need to get whatever is broke on your farm fixed. Need a new hydraulic hose belt? Brumley Supply can do that for you. Maybe you just need a couple of adapters or fittings. They can handle that too. Conveniently located just outside of Carson. Give them a call at 402-680-5471. For all your farm supply needs, Brumley Supplies in Carson.
So we head to the 5th inning, and now the 8-run rule comes into effect here. Riverside must score to continue this game. It is 8-0 Missouri Valley. New rule this year. It used to be 15 runs after 3 and 10 runs after 5. Now they switched it. It's 10 runs after 4, 8 after 5 and 6.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how
the way it
now.
is. That's the new rule. So if you have an 8-run lead after 5 innings, so Riverside needs to score here to continue the game, and Sydney Summers will lead things off for Riverside. First pitch fouled back out of play, and it's 0-1. We're just stunned. We just thought that we were going to see a game here, and it just is not materialized. Aubrey Cole has taken care of that in the circle, shutting down the Bulldogs to just 2 hits. And the Big Reds got their big bats going. A riser and a swing and a miss. 0-2 to Summers. I don't think Riverside has been beaten like this all year long. Strike 3 called at the knees. Summers retired on strikes. 5th strikeout for Cole. 1 away for Caden Schnock. Riverside lost in their game 2 of the season to West Monona 8-6. And they lost to Trainer 9-6. Those are their only 2 losses. Swing by Schnock and a high fly ball hit into shallow center. Coming in is Herman to make the catch. And there's 2 away in the 5th. And that'll bring on Billy Reed. This is just not what we're used to seeing with this Riverside team. But again, this is a 3A team. Not to make excuses, but they won't have to see them anymore this season.
Yeah, this is the team that Riverside actually beat on June 6th.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Missouri Valley coming back with a vengeance.
First pitch is low for ball 1. Mo Valley has been playing well coming in. Like I said, Cole threw a no-hitter last time out. The 1-0, there's a strike on the inside corner. And it's even to Reed at 1-1. She struck out her first time up. 8-0 Mo Valley here in the top half of the 5th. Riverside needs to find a way to get a run. Swing and a miss, and they're down to the last strike. One and 2, the count to Reed, the number 8 hitter for the Bulldogs. The pitch by Cole. Boy, that hit the bat, but it also hit her hand. Or I think it might have hit close to her elbow. Either way, it's a hit by pitch. I thought it almost hit the bat. But it hit her arm instead. It might have hit her wristband. Either way, it's a two-out base runner for the Bulldogs. Just their third runner all night long. Here's Casey Perkins now. First pitch is fouled back out of play, and it's 0-1. Riverside will visit AHSTW coming up tomorrow night. And then they play at Shenandoah on Wednesday. So they got some big games coming up. Thursday, they host ICANN Manning. That pitch is low by Cole. It's even to Perkins at 1-1 strike. 8-0 Mo Valley. 2 out for Riverside of the top of the fifth. A runner at first. Swing and a miss. And again, Riverside down to the last strike. They'll also play this weekend in the Erlin tournament with Clarinda, who is 3A team that's ranked. Panorama, Erlin, those are 2A teams. The 1-2, and a foul tip back to the screen to stay alive.
What a pitch to stay alive. Nice shot there by Perkins to keep it alive. They need to get Reed across to keep this game alive.
Riverside will then conclude their regular season on July 1st, hosting Maple Valley at the Northern Charter Acute. Pop back over our heads, foul, and again, Perkins not going down without a fight. The first round of the regionals will be on July 7th. And more than likely, Riverside, they have a chance to be a 1 seed. The 1-2 to Perkins. Swing, and she fouls that one back to the screen. They have a chance. The top 8 seeds will get number 1 seeds in the 1A bracket. Same in all the brackets for that matter. And right now they're rated 8. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that should end the ball game. On the 8-run roll. And that indeed comes to an end as Mo Valley wins it by a final score of 8-0. A game that only took 1 hour and 4 minutes to play. Looked like earlier today we wouldn't get it in, but they got it in. But for Mo Valley, they take it 8-0 in 5 innings. We'll take a break back to wrap this one up here on KSOM.
Since 1952.
For farm
Since 1952, the family-owned Mertz Welding has provided quality welding and fabrication in Carson. They specialize in rebuilding and remanufacturing everything from light to heavy equipment with a variety of machines and welders. There isn't a job Mertz Welding can't handle. For more information, stop in at the shop in the west end of Broadway in Carson or give them a call at 712-484-3821. Mertz Welding is a proud sponsor of Riverside Athletics.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust.
So the final score here tonight, 6-0 Missouri Valley with the win. And it's a game shortened by 5 innings. First time, 8-0 with the win. Did I say 6-0? 8-0 with the win for Mo Valley. First time that Riverside has played a shortened game on the opposite side of things, Jack. And man, it just did not go Riverside's way from the get-go here tonight. It's just a stunning beginning by the Lady Reds, who I mean, it came off Audrey Cole's bat. She set the tone with a 2-run home run in that opening frame, and it just exploded from there.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite the game we were expecting here tonight. I mean, we saw that Riverside took the win earlier in the season against Mo Valley, 4-2, and Riverside going into this one, number 8 in 1A, Missouri Valley number 12 in 3A. We expected a really close matchup here tonight, so, I mean, kind of just not the game we were expecting. I mean, an 8-0 win by Mo Valley. They definitely came in here with a vengeance and showed the Bulldogs who's who.
It was an impressive game. Audrey Cole ends up striking out 6, throws a 2-hit shutout. She has, I got to go back and look and see how many shutouts it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is her 10th shutout of the season.
Oh my goodness.
10th shutout. And 2 of them have been no hitters so far this year. So, I mean, what an achievement for Aubrey Cole. She is a dominating pitcher. This could be somebody that Atlantic might have to deal with in the long term of the playoffs, because Missouri Valley is a 3A team. That's where Atlantic will sit. And don't know what the brackets are going to be regional wise. Are they going to send Mo Valley North? Are they going to send Mo Valley South? If they send them south, they'll probably be in the same bracket as the Trojans. You just don't know what the girls' union is going to do in terms of Riverside. You'll hope that this does not. I don't think this will hurt their brackets. They're 8th right now, so they're holding on to a potential #1 seed in Class 1A, and you don't want to ruin that. And I don't think a loss at Missouri Valley is going to hurt that. But again, you just don't know whatsoever, and they should stay at the 8th spot. And if they do, then they would be a 1 seed. So that's an important factor, both teams are kind of facing when it comes to the playoffs.
Yeah, Riverside is a team that plays a lot of bigger squads. They play a lot of 2A, a lot of 3A teams, and they've been holding their own very well in this season. 14-2 going in this one. They'll end up with the loss at 14-3. But, I mean, to hold your own against all these 2A and 3A teams and barely see teams in your own conference, or not your conference, your own district, I mean, that's all I can say. That's very impressive from Riverside.
And if Trainer wins tonight, I believe they play Tri-Center, then it would be a 3-way tie for first place in the Western Iowa Conference standings with 3 teams with 2 losses. And so it could come down, whoever wins the regular season title, this is for bragging rights, it'll come down to the wire in these last couple of ball games here this week. The line totals in the game for Riverside: no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, they leave 3. For Mo Valley, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They leave 4. Cole, the winning pitcher, she's now 20-3 on the season. Schaefer takes the loss at 14-3. Time of the game is 1 hour and 4 minutes. With the win, Missouri Valley, they stay with just 2 losses in the conference. They're 12-2 in conference play, 23-4 overall. Riverside goes to 14-3 and 12-2 in the Western Iowa Conference. Next for us, we will be heading to Underwood on Thursday, kind of in the same neck of the woods. And we're going to see the top-rated baseball team in Class 2A, the Underwood Eagles. They're going to battle the Trainer Cardinals in a Western Iowa Conference showdown. That'll be a 7:30 start time scheduled for Thursday. And I'm predicting Thursday night we will not have any wind. We won't have any rain. We won't have any just weather. We'll just have normal weather.
I'll cross my fingers 2 days or 3 days in advance, actually.
Yes, of course, I probably jinxed it, but that's coming up on Thursday night. Want to thank Tom Robinson and Michael Sherpak of the Plus KSOM studios. For Jack McKee, this is Chris Varney signing off from Mo Valley High School. Reminding you the final score here tonight: Missouri Valley 8, Riverside nothing. Good night, everybody. From